In Genesis chapter 32, Jacob wrestles with God. Jacob, who has become very prosperous, is now returning to the land of promise, along with his wives, concubines, and flocks. After approximately 20 years with Laban, he's returning home. Jacob is about to meet up with his brother Esau, who he had deceived long ago. But Jacob has been in the school of what goes around comes around. He's a changed man. Furthermore, in this chapter, he changes significantly more. Let's begin. Verse 24. Then Jacob was left alone, and a man wrestled with him until the breaking of day. So Jacob is experiencing an event that will change his life permanently. He's wrestling with a man, capital M in the New King James, and he's wrestling all night long. This same man is referred to as an angel with a capital A in Hosea chapter 12, verse 4. This man/angel is probably the angel of the Lord, an appearance of Jesus in the Old Testament, a Christophany. In fact, Jacob himself will refer to him as God in verse 30. Jacob is wrestling with God. Now let's see how this wrestling match goes. Verses 25 and 26. Now when he, that's the man/angel, saw that he did not prevail against him, he touched the socket of his hip, and the socket of Jacob's hip was out of joint as he wrestled with him. And he, the man/angel, said, "Let me go, for the day breaks." But he, Jacob, said, "I will not let you go unless you bless me." So the man/angel of the Lord is not prevailing. We have an apparent stalemate. But then he simply touches Jacob's hip and wrenches it, demonstrating his divine power with one little touch. The man/angel of the Lord then says, "Let me go." Jacob responds, "No way, not until you bless me." Jacob, the grasper, is now learning how to grasp God and not let go. According to Hosea chapter 12, verse 4, Jacob wants God's blessing so much that he's weeping, he's begging for it. Now the man/angel of the Lord asks Jacob a question, verses 27 and 28. So he said to him, "What is your name?" He said, "Jacob." And he said, "Your name shall no longer be called Jacob, but Israel, for you have struggled with God and with men and have prevailed." So Jacob undergoes a name change to reflect a character change from Jacob, which means supplanter, deceiver, heel catcher, to Israel, which means he struggles with God or prince with God. He used to be a deceiver, the epitome of self-effort. Now he's one who wrestles with God. Later in this chapter, we learn that Jacob comes away from this experience walking with a limp, a constant reminder of his need to rely not upon self, but upon God for strength. So Jacob used to grab all that he wanted by his own strength. Now he's grabbing a hold of God. He's realizing how desperately dependent he is. His deceptive grasping of the past is being replaced with godly grasping. He's becoming a man who grabs a hold of God and does not let go. Let's be those who, like Jacob, give up trying to grab the things and people of this world, and who instead learn how to grab a hold of God and never let go. Thanks for listening.